Hi guys, so today is another Mask Monday video. I am going to be trying the Spa April Bath and Shower Mermaid Face Mask from Dollar Tree. That's what it looks like. I just got this and I just thought it was really cute looking and exciting, so I figured I would do it for a Mask Monday. And then I'm just going to be answering some questions today, let you guys know a little bit more about me. So let's just get into this and start it. Oh, it's very goopy. It's dripping all over the place. Luckily, I have a towel here. Oh, it does have little mermaid scales on it. Oh, look how cute, you guys. It looks like mermaid scales on there. That is so cute. Oh, I don't even have my thing up. Brandy. First things first. Okay, putting my hair back in my band. I have it right here so that I could just pop it up. Alrighty, hair off of the face. Check. Okay, now we can go in with this cute mask. Look at how cute it is, you guys. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let's get it on here. Ooh, it fits nice. Huh. That fits really nice, actually. Huh. How impressive this is. This is so cute. It really feels good. Huh. Let's see if I can get a little bit better. There we go. There we go. We are on. This feels nice. And it's so cute, guys. Look how cute it is. Okay. Dry off my hands. And we have to leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes. So we're going to be doing some talking here, guys. I figured I would just answer a few questions myself, let you guys get to know me a little better during this Mask Monday video that I am doing by myself this time. I don't have a helper here, someone to answer questions with me, so I figured I would answer some myself. Sorry, I'm gonna have to keep playing with it, I think, because it's gonna move around when I talk. Anyways, okay, so let's get into some of these questions then. I've put in some that are just silly, some that are a little bit more serious, and most of them are just fun. So let's just go ahead and get into it. The first one is my favorite ice cream topping. I'm pretty boring, so my favorite ice cream topping is rainbow sprinkles. It always has been ever since I was a little girl. So I think that has just stuck with me. I just love them so much. I use a really large amount of them on every bowl of ice cream that I make, and I like to mix it into the ice cream kind of like Cold Stone does. So I mix it with my spoon so that each bite has sprinkles, you know, because if you have a favorite ice cream topping, you want each bite to have a bit of it. So that's what I like to do for mine. The last TV show that I binge watched, let me think about that, guys. I actually can't remember. I think the last one that I binge watched was The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel from Prime, and I love that show. It is a really cute show. If you guys haven't watched that, I really recommend it. It is a darling show. And yeah, I think that's the last one that I binge watched. I watch a lot of shows, but I don't binge watch that much because I don't really have a lot of time to just sit there and watch TV. But yeah, I think that's the last one that I just had to watch all the way through because I was just enthralled by what was happening, and I just loved the show. It was just a fun little show to have on in the background for a weekend, and I got to watch it all. So yeah, that is probably the last one that I can think of. Before that, I think the last one was Game of Thrones. Like, I really don't binge watch anymore because it's really hard for me to get the time to just sit there for days and watch a TV show. Now that I'm helping with my grandma and working and going to school now, it's just too much. So that is probably the last one that I binge watched. All right. My favorite holiday and why? My favorite holiday is Easter, actually. I know that's weird. Everyone's is Christmas or something different, but I loved the way that my family spent Easter together ever since I was a little girl. It's a day just for the family, doing really nice things. We have Easter egg hunts and Easter baskets and fun with the kids, and it's just a nice dinner, but I feel like it doesn't have all the stress of Christmas with it, you know? So I feel like everyone's kind of a little bit more at ease for Easter. It just doesn't have that kind of a stressful connotation, you know? You don't need to worry if you've gotten the right gift, or you know, Easter baskets are just kind of full of fun stuff. So yeah, I've just always loved Easter the most, and that hasn't changed as I got older. I just really like Easter. I like the things that we've set as family traditions for Easter. It's a lot of fun. So I definitely think Easter is my favorite holiday. What's, oh my goodness. Whew, hold on. What's one thing that you can what's one thing that can instantly make your day better? Sorry about that. One thing that can instantly make my day better is definitely Chloe, for sure. If I'm having a rough day and she's just, you know, so excited to be around me and just kissing me and loving up on me and I'm petting her, you know, just seeing her and being happy with her for a moment just kind of makes my day perk up a little bit. She just brings so much light and joy into my day that, yeah, she's the one thing that can just snap me right out of a bad mood. Let's see. Do I have any pet peeves? Absolutely. I have one major pet peeve, and that would be hypocrites. I can't stand it when people are hypocritical. Like, it just drives me crazy when someone says one thing and then does another, or does one thing and says another. It drives me crazy. They tell you that you shouldn't do it and then they do. It's just so annoying. So I can't stand hypocrites. That's my biggest pet peeve. What song always gets you out on the dance floor? For me, that is definitely Footloose. I love dancing to Footloose, and I just think it's such a fun and peppy song. It's kind of stood the test of time because it's an older song, but I feel like it's still played at all the weddings, and I think it's just still appreciated as much as it was back then. I love it so much. It's a really fun song to dance to. So yeah, that would be my song that gets me on the dance floor. What is my favorite season and why? Okay, that's when we get back to fall. I love the fall. I love everything about the fall. I love the weather. I love it when it's still sunny outside, but the wind is blowing and you need a little bit of a sweater. That's like my favorite day ever. I love the traditions in the fall. I love getting pumpkins from the pumpkin patch and carving them and putting them out for the trick-or-treaters to see. I love trick-or-treaters. I used to love trick-or-treating, you know, and now I get to do it with my nieces and nephew, and so it's so fun. You get to continue, and it's just, fall is just the best. I don't know. I just love it. I mean, it is literally just the best thing. I love everything about it. It is just so, it's like cozy season, I feel like, you know. It's not quite as cold as winter is, but it's a little bit chilly, you know. You need a little bit of a blanket to cuddle up with at night. I just love that so much. Love the fall. All right, have I ever disliked something and then changed my mind? Yes, actually, yes. And that is, I usually don't like black licorice. Like, I don't think that I've liked it ever. It's just been one of those things that I didn't think tasted good. And now, the only thing that I seem to want to eat are Good and Plenty's, which are candy-coated black licorice. And so apparently, I've changed my stance on black licorice. I don't know if I like it just plain. I probably like the candy coating a little bit better than the licorice, but I mean, I'm still eating the black licorice, which I always didn't like. So that is one thing that I didn't like that I've changed my mind on. Let's see. My favorite board game. Oh, that's a hard one because I really love board games. I am a girl that could get down with a good board game like any day of the week. I love it so much. My favorite one from my family, because of nostalgia, is Sorry, the game of Sorry. Oh my gosh, me and my mom and my dad used to play that for nights on end as I was growing up. It was seriously one of the funnest things that we did, and I just loved knocking their pegs off and saying sorry, you know. I mean, it's just so fun. So I still really love that game. I would love to play it, you know, for nostalgia soon, actually. I haven't played that in a long time. That's making me think of it. But another game that I love more recently as I got older was Monopoly. And when I was little, I didn't really understand how to play it. But now that I got older and I really like to play it with all of the actual rules and stuff, it is so fun. I just like board games, guys. There isn't one out there that I probably don't like. Yeah, I'm just a game fan. I think they're so fun. But it would have to be Sorry and Monopoly. Okay. Oh, here we go. What do you always have on in the background? I always have on something. I either always have on music in the background, and that's usually like if I'm cleaning, But if I'm doing something that's just staying in the same room or something, I like to watch YouTube videos. I love to have those on in the background. I think it's so nice to just be able to hear your favorite people and watch the videos while you're doing other things too. Not Dollar Tree hauls, because Dollar Tree hauls, I have to always be paying attention because I feel like I'm always trying to figure out what I need to go and get myself. So for those, I have to have laser focus. But for anything else that I can just kind of listen to, I love putting YouTube on in the background. Let's see. How did I end up at my current job? Well, when COVID hit and everything closed down, I got laid off from my position that I had there, and I was working in the Seal Beach Chamber of Commerce. And so yeah, I got laid off from there. I really did like that job. I was really sad to leave there, but you know, they couldn't pay me anymore, so I had to leave there. And I've been applying everywhere. I did get one seasonal job and worked that for Christmas last year, but they didn't keep anybody afterwards, and just things hadn't been busy. And then when things started to open back up, I started applying everywhere, and I just felt like I wasn't getting any interviews. It was so disheartening. And then I finally went out for my birthday dinner. I actually went to the restaurant that I ended up working for, but we were there and they had all these hiring signs. So I was like, oh, why not? I'll just give it a try. I love this restaurant. And lo and behold, they called me in and I was able to get an interview. They hired me the very next day, and I have been working there ever since. And it's been probably about 3 weeks, and we're going on a month, and I love it so much. I work for a restaurant that I really respect, that I've been going to for years, and I'm a hostess, which means not too much stress, which is nice because I have to go to school right now. So it is hard to try to work. So I like that there's not that much stress at work. It's just a nice, fun job that I really enjoy, that I like the people at. So yeah, that's how I ended up there though. And I'm really actually happy that I ended up there. It's been a really good job. I'm liking it. And I'm actually making the same amount that I made over at my other job. So that is definitely a plus. I actually, you know what? I think I'm making more. I think I'm making more than I did at my previous job. So that's a good thing. Let's see. What do I want to be doing in 5 years? Well, in 5 years, I hope to be, I'm hoping to be done with my degree in 1 year. That's how long I should have. And so in 5 years, I hope to be doing my career. I hope to be in the drug and alcohol counseling field. And yeah, that's what I'm getting my certificate in. So I just hope to be somewhere in that field in 5 years. It's probably going to be a entry-level kind of a position when I get my certificate, but I hope to work up. So maybe I would hope to be at like my second level in 5 years. But yeah, I hope to be in the career that I'm going to school for and finish with school. All right. What goals do I have for myself? I think that's just the same. I have a goal to finish college and get my certificate, which is happening. I have 3 more classes to finish after the fall. 2 of those are fieldwork, so I do have to take them in separate semesters, but I should be done by spring of next year. So the fact that I have like an end date is so exciting for me. I'm thrilled beyond belief that this is happening and that I'm loving school and doing so good in it. I just love it so much. And yeah, so I only have that much to go. And the goals that I set out for myself was to go to college and to finish a program and then to get a job. I wanted to get a job, so I got that. So I feel like all of the goals that I've set out for myself so far have happened. And now the goals going forward are to graduate college, to continue to do well in the job that I currently have. To find out what's going on with my health issues would definitely be a goal that I have. I don't have a ton of control over that goal, but the things that I can control, like making the appointments and keeping on top of the doctors to make sure that we know what's going on, that's something that I can do. So those are definitely goals, trying to figure out what's going on with my health and finishing school and enjoying and staying happy at my current job. What relationships in your life are the most meaningful? I feel like as I got older, I have more of a selective group of people that I surround myself with. It's not so much a lot of acquaintances. It's more so a core group that I am super close with. So I feel like all of those people that are still in that core group are definitely the people that mean the most to me in my life. That includes my immediate family, my best friends, and my extended family. It's the whole group that I have stayed with, I guess, forever. That's what I would say. That's who are the most meaningful people in my life. Am I more introverted or extroverted? I'm definitely more extroverted. I always have been. I might be a tiny bit quiet at the very beginning of getting to like a large party. But as soon as I start visiting with someone and getting a little bit more comfortable, I open up and start, to become more extroverted. So I would definitely say I'm not an introvert. I don't just stand on the sidelines of the whole party, but it does take me a little bit to warm up to things. Which friend have I had the longest relationship with? I actually have 2 friends that are sisters, and we grew up together. Our moms were really good friends, and so we grew up together. So I've known them literally their whole lives because they're younger than me. But the one is just 1.5 years younger than me, and then the other is, oh gosh, how many years younger is she than me? I don't even remember. That's crazy. But anyways, those are the people that I've had the longest relationships with. I feel like after we get past a certain age, like when everyone's past 30, it's like, how old are we really? I don't know. Anyways, sorry. What does my typical morning routine look like? Well, I typically get up before my grandma. She tends to sleep in these days, and I get up and make myself some coffee. That's the first thing. And then I'll go in and I'll wash my face and put on my skincare for the morning. And if I need to, I'll shower before I do that, because I'll just wash my face in the shower and then, put my skincare on when I get out of the shower. But if I don't have to shower, like if I showered the night before, then I just get up and I wash my face, and then I might use some under the eye patches for a little bit. And I like to get up early enough to have some time just to take a little bit of time for myself. So I'll either journal or watch a YouTube video or, a number of things, write out my list of things to do for the day. And then I make myself something to eat for breakfast, because I'm never very hungry right when I get up. It usually takes me like about an hour or 2 to where I'm, more hungry. So I'll make myself some breakfast. And then as my grandmother gets up, if she's not awake yet, I go and I wake her, and then I have to get her settled in her breakfast and then give her medication. And sometimes I have class that works all in between that. So my morning routine will start at about 6:45, 7, when my class starts at 9. So I like to have a couple of hours before, and I'll do all the things that I just told you. And then after my first class is when I'll wake up my grandma, and I'll get her all situated before my second class. And then my second class goes through lunch. So my mom and my aunt usually help and bring my grandma lunch, and then I'm done for dinner. So yeah, that's a typical, actually I just told you a whole day, but that's a typical day for us. All right. I'm going to answer one more question because it's almost time to take this off. If you were given a $1,000 gift card, what store would you want it to be for? I mean, let's get real. Don't we all know the answer to this? Dollar Tree, of course. I mean, how cool would it be to have a $1,000 Dollar Tree card? I can't even, it gives me butterflies in my stomach just thinking about it. It would be so fascinating. It would be so fun. So fun, so fun. I said so fascinating there for a second, but it would be fascinating, because who's going to give me a $1,000 gift card to Dollar Tree? But it would also be so fun. I would have so much fun spending that money. But anyways, I'm going to stop at the questions, and I'm going to go ahead and take this off. From talking so much, it has come off and it's dried out a little bit on my chin, which is because I was talking. I'm sure that if I wasn't talking and I was just sitting with this on, it would still be as wet as the rest of it is. So I'm just going to take this off. By the way, this is the cutest mask in the world. I think it is so cute how it has the mermaid scales. I'm going to go ahead and put this up to the thing so you can see it. It's even ombre colored. It's so cute. So you can see it's kind of dry. It's not terribly dry, but it's not like dripping. But there's a lot of serum left on my face. yeah, quite a bit that I was able to rub in there, but it's sinking in really quickly. But I feel like I'm kind of glowing there. Yeah. I feel like my skin's kind of glowing. So if you guys see this at your Dollar Tree, pick it up. It's really cute. It was fun to use. And I think my skin's glowing a little bit. So I think this is a nice one. Go pick you up the mermaid face mask from Spa April Bath and Shower for $1. I can't believe it. I love their masks. All right, guys, that does it for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below about any of the questions that I answered. Do you guys have any different answers for those? Of course you do. Your answers are not going to be the same as mine. But go ahead and put some of your answers down below. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And until the next time that I see you, I will talk to you soon. Take care.